Blackstone Audio presents The Wife, a novel by Meg Wolitzer. This book is read by Dawn Harvey. For Eileen Young. Chapter 1. The moment I decided to leave him, the moment I thought, enough, we were 35,000 feet above the ocean, hurtling forward but giving the illusion of stillness and tranquility. Just like our marriage, I could have said, but why ruin everything right now? Here we were in first-class splendor, tentatively separated from anxiety. There was no turbulence and the sky was bright, and somewhere among us, possibly, sat an air marshal in dull traveler's disguise, perhaps picking at a little dish of oily nuts or captivated by the zombie prose of the in-flight magazine. Drinks had already been served before takeoff, and we were both frankly bombed, our mouths half open, our heads tipped back. Women in uniform carried baskets up and down the aisles like a sexualized fleet of Red Riding Hoods. "Will you have some cookies, Mr. Castleman?" a brunette asked him, leaning over with a pair of tongs, and as her breast slid forward and then withdrew, I could see the ancient mechanism of arousal start to whir like a knife sharpener inside him. A sight I've witnessed thousands of times over all these decades. "Mrs. Castleman?" the woman asked me then, in afterthought, but I declined. I didn't want her cookies or anything else. We were on our way to the end of the marriage, heading toward the moment when I would finally get to yank the two-pronged plug from its holes, to turn away from the husband I'd lived with year after year. We were on our way to Helsinki, Finland, a place no one ever thinks about unless they're listening to Sibelius or lying on the hot, wet slats of a sauna, or eating a bowl of reindeer. Cookies had been distributed, drinks decanted, and all around me video screens had been arched and tilted. No one on this plane was fixated on death right now, the way we'd all been earlier when, wrapped in the trauma of the roar and the fuel stink and the distant braying chorus of furies trapped inside the engines, an entire planeload of minds, economy, business class, and the chosen few, came together as one and urged this plane into the air like an audience willing a psychic spoon to bend. Of course, that spoon bent every single time, its tip drooping down like some top-heavy tulip. And though airplanes didn't lift every single time, tonight this one did. Mothers handed out activity books and little plastic bags of Cheerios with dusty sediment at the bottom. Businessmen opened.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?